Got it loud and clear. QSB was on our side. Thanks, Rick from Westminster, Colorado. Any comments you'd like to make on what we've been talking about? Over to you, sir. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you forwarding her name. Melissa, our thanks to you. Our hats off to you. We can't thank you enough for your service and in the cardiac area. Fantastic work you do, and thank you so much for going to work every day and keeping everybody well and good and keeping yourself in good shape as well. Thanks a lot. I really am glad I hung in there to get your call, Rick. Really nice to say a big shout-out to Melissa. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. QSB is really not on our side. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. I think there's a Whiskey Alpha 2 with a Papa. Go ahead. Yeah, you went a little too fast for me considering the conditions. I need you to slow down a little bit so I can copy your call with the QSB. I just have Whiskey Alpha 2. Go ahead. Roger, thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Thanks for repeating the call. That's really helpful. 73 to you, Frank. Thanks so much for making contact with the special event station. Be well, be safe. Thanks for your patience. Be well. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Alpha Quebec Oscar, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead. Thank you. Other station to 4. I'll get you in a moment. Well done. Thank you for your service in the Air Force. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you for making contact with us. Any other comments on what we've been talking about today? Over to you, sir. Jim, that's what we're talking about today. And could you give me your son's first name? Go ahead.
His name is Joshua. He went by Josh. Juliet Alpha Sierra Hotel.
Hey, Josh, heads off. One more thing before I salute him. What branch of the service was he in? Roger, the Big Red One. That is right, Army. Josh, thank you for your service. You served in an area that was pretty warm, so thank you very, very much. And yes, we're all about heroes today at all levels for sure. Certainly he was on the front line as well. Josh, 73 to you, Jim. Any other final comments? Go ahead. Absolutely right. We sometimes, these folks are in the background. We don't hear about them. They do their job quietly and efficiently and do it every day. And we're so happy. Now, we didn't want to bring this up because because of this situation, but we're here and we're doing our best. Thanks a lot. There's another 4 station, I believe. This is Kilo 2 Hotel. Nothing heard. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hero, stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Quebec Alpha. Thank you. Kilo November 4, Bravo, Quebec Alpha. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time to say hello, and thank you for your patience. Your name, your location, any comments you might have. Go ahead. you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. KN4BQA. Fred, yeah. In the hospital 2 times, and absolutely right. They go about their job without skipping a beat, day in and day out, seeing hundreds and hundreds of patients. And thank you so much for mentioning that once again, because again, when we can thank a frontline worker where someone actually can say, they're incredible people. Even though we assume that, it's wonderful once in a while to say thank you. And thank you, Fred, as well. Continue, be well, and be safe. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Yep, I have you here. A lot of QSB, but I think I've got you. November 8th, India Delta Alpha. Thank you so much. Your name, your location. QSB, but I heard you. You're in the log. Again, thank you for your service and a very, very happy and healthy Memorial Day, Joe. Thank you for coming to us again. This time conditions aren't as good, but 73s, Joe, and hope to get you again soon, maybe during Memorial Day. 73s. Thanks a lot, though, for making the contact. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo Delta 8, Yankee November Oscar, nice signal, about 10 over 9. Name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Your name, your location. Go ahead. Delta 8, November, Yankee Oscar. Yes, Howard, I have that now from Ohio. Any comments that you'd like to make, Howard, from what we've been discussing? Go ahead. That's an understatement. It's unbelievable. You know, they certainly have been trained very, very well, but not for this war. And they're experiencing a lot of new feelings that they've never ever had before, and experiences they've never had before. And I certainly pray that they reach out if they have any anxiety and get it fixed and get it working, because it's really tough. PTSD is a real thing, not only affecting people in war, but also people on the front lines. And I sure do hope that they certainly reach out. Howard, thank you. 73, sir. Thanks so much for your comments. We appreciate that. Over to you for your final. Thank you. 73's to you. QRX, one moment. QRX. Station, just answering some information on my chat line on stream, on the stream from Twitter. I'm sorry, the stream that I'm currently running right now. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. The Papa Zulu standby. Right now there's a Kilo Bravo 0. Come on in. Can I have your complete call? All I have is Kilo Bravo 0. Go ahead. There you go. Thank you, Bob. Kilo Bravo 0 Romeo, Uniform Romeo. Yes, thanks again for your second time calling us here at Suffolk County. My name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Thank you, Bob. Any final comments that you'd like to make? Go ahead. That's wonderfully said, yes. Certainly through this thank you tour with 15,000 and rising that we've said thank you to, hopefully some of these packages of wonderful words are getting to them. We really sincerely believe that they are. 73's to you, sir. Thank you. Kilo 2 Heroes, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Thank you. November 4, Radio Alpha Papa. Thank you, sir, very, very much. Very nice signal here into Long Island, New York. The name is Peter. Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Your name, your location, any comments that you'd have on what we've been discussing. Over to you, sir. O'Fallon, Illinois. Thank you so much, Wayne. I appreciate that. Any final comments you'd like to make on what we've been discussing, the heroes fighting COVID-19? Over to you. Wayne, thank you so much. Be safe and be well, and thanks a lot for making contact with the special event station. QRZ, Kilo 2 Heroes, Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. Stand by. I think was a Papa Zulu that called me. I think a Papa Zulu. Go ahead.
Kilo November 4, Papa Zulu Echo.
Roger, thank you so much. Thanks for being patient. Kilo November 4, Papa Zulu Echo. Good afternoon. Your name, your location, any comments that you have on what we've been discussing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Peter, my name is Louis. I'm located in Myrtle Beach. I spoke to you on some meter before, but once again, you know, just special thanks to all our people that are fighting the virus and everything. And like I said, special thanks to the Aircel Times in New York there. I got a buddy I told you before that he's a fireman. And he's down a lot of guys. They lost several guys, but they're still going. And it's slowing down. Very special thanks to everybody.
Louis, thank you, and thank you for once again saluting, recognizing, acknowledging the fine men of the New Rochelle Fire Department. Yep, it's been tough, and that was the initial hot spot. But as you said, things are getting better. And if it were me, if I was leading the country, well, you have to leave it to the governors. But I'm saying to the governor of New York, my governor, let's open the country. Come on, let's get going. Let's get moving. Let's get people back to work. Too many people that I know that are entrepreneurs will never come back again. Let's stop that. Let's get going. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hero stroke Sierra Uniform Foxtrot. KJ4FGI, thank you so much. Name and location. Any comments you have, go ahead. QRZ picture. The world is seeing you, so get ready for some phone calls or emails. You're standing proudly there with the uniform. Amateur Fire Department. Yep, we were a neighbor of theirs. We lived in Massachusetts. Lovely location. You know, I was there 19 years with my family, and it was one of the best 19 years we ever had. I loved it. But unfortunately, Hurricane Sandy. We were on the Grand Canal, which you may be familiar, next to the famous All-American Burger. We were a couple of blocks east of them on the Grand Canal, and we've had 5 feet of water, so we were one of the victims there. Go ahead. Yep, everybody does. They're a great shop, and occasionally we can skip our vegan ways to have one of the best hamburgers I think in the world. And they're next door. They're Baltic Place, Edward. Thank you so much. Be well, be safe, and have a happy and safe Memorial Day. Over to you for your final. Thanks a lot. 73s. QRX, one moment. QRX. This is Kilo 2 Hotel. QRX. QRZ. I got to do some business also on my stream here. That is on Twitch, TWITCH TV. Not only for gamers, you know, also for amateur radio operators, and we're trying to get more folks to talk about a wonderful service. If you'd like to, AWRL.org. K2H stroke SUF, QRZ. Thank you so much. Golf 1, Hotel Papa Delta, thank you so much. From Worthing, England, thank you very much for the contact, Tony. Your signal is a 5 and 5, 5 and 5. Thanks a lot. 73s to you. Over to you, Tony, for your final. Thanks so much for taking the time. Very good evening to you. Thanks for taking the time of saying hello and thank you to the heroes fighting COVID-19. Over to you, Tony, for your final. Thank you as well, Tony. 73s. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. I see a Mike 0. There's a Mike 0 mobile. Stand by. Mike 0 mobile, come on in. QSB, Rob, on the signal. Make sure I have your call right. Mike 0, Kilo Papa Delta. Mike 0, Kilo Papa Delta. QSL? Rob, I got your call. Thank you so much for the 5 and 7 with QSB. The call is Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. QSL, Rob? Rob, you're a 5, it's 5 and 7 with QSB. 5 and 7 with QSB. Over, over. Roger. That's incredible considering my beam is off to the south and west, so that's fantastic. Cheers and beers to you, Rob. Thanks a lot for the contact. Safe mobiling. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. The kilowatt radio X-ray again. Kilowatt radio X-ray. Got that. Kilo Charlie 9, Kilowatt Romeo X-ray. Thank you so much, sir. Your name, your location, any comments you might have. Go ahead. Thank you, Brad, from Hobart. Nice signal. About a 5 and 9 here into Long Island, New York. The name is Peter, Pop Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Thanks a lot very, very much, Brad. Any comments you might have on people fighting COVID-19? Yeah, Brad. Unfortunately, sometimes you lose a couple of people to a light that should be up, and then they decide you got to put a red light up there, and that it'll save lives. And unfortunately, some people have to suffer, and that's what's happening in this case. And one thing I can say for sure is that the majority, over 80-85% of the people, get through COVID-19 without a problem. So it's not a virus, a deadly virus, where if you get it, you're a marked person. That's not the case at all, and that's why I'm all for opening up the country and getting us back to work before more economic devastation occurs. Thanks so much, sir. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Thank you. Yeah, it's all a matter of who I get on the QSB upstroke. Whiskey 8, Juliet Whiskey Bravo. I hear a lot of stations, and hopefully we'll get many of you on the upstroke. WHJWB, name, location, any comments? Go ahead. like inside of the NASA laboratory. Go ahead, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our special event station. Any comments that you'd like to make on the heroes that we're talking about, honoring them and fighting COVID-19? Over to you, Justin. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm ready to get back to business. I think that we can get it going, and as long as people take care. QRX stations, QRX. I just want to talk to a couple of people on the chat. I'll be right back. QRX. This is Kilo 2 Hero, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. November 0, X-Ray, Oscar, Hotel. Correct me if I'm wrong. November 0, X-Ray, Oscar, Hotel. Your name, please, your location, any comments you might have on what we've been doing here. Go ahead. A little bit of QSB, Ron, but I got your drift of your message. Thank you so much for saluting all those heroes out there on the front line fighting this COVID war. QRZ, this is Kilo 2 Hero, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. QRZ, any stations anywhere, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stoke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Roger, thank you. Kilo X-Ray 4, Oscar Bravo. This is very much like the lottery. You never know who you'll get on the QSB uptick, but I've got you. I believe we spoke before. Yes, Stephen, in Talladega, I believe. Thanks. Welcome aboard again, Stephen. Any comments you'd like to make? Go ahead. Congratulations, retired military, but I can't leave you without you telling me which branch of the service that you proudly serve in. QSL, my friend brother-in-law, Paul, thank you for your service in the U.S. Navy. Well done. Now, where did you serve? Go ahead. Yeah, you never know who might be listening might say, I know that Stephen from Pensacola. He's a great guy. Hey, thanks very much. Thank you. We salute you. Thank you for your service. Enjoy Memorial Day. You deserve it, and we do look forward to talking with you again. Thanks a lot for gracing us by making contact with us as we approach Memorial Day. Hey, thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks so much. 73. Stephen, thank you so much, and let me not leave without saying thank you so much for really complimenting us on what we're doing here, honoring the heroes fighting COVID-19. The one thing I want to stress is we really do hope our our message. We really, truly hope and pray our message gets out to those that really perhaps are feeling a bit of anxiety. They might be thinking they're alone. They never had to reach out for someone because they never were in a war like this. And I want you to say to any of you, please reach out to them. Any of you amateur operators, anybody on the Twitch stream, by all means, if you know someone out there, just say hello and give them a smile. Thanks a lot. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Mobile Zero, I have you. Mobile Zero, Whiskey Alpha 2, Kilo Bravo, Zulu. Thank you so much. Safe mobiling. Your name, your location, any comments you have. Go ahead. On top of the mountain in the Ozarks. My goodness, enjoy yourself. What a wonderful, wonderful place. Bob Heil, my good friend, he has a place in there in the Ozarks and just loves it. Hey, 73s, very safe Memorial Day to you. Thanks for saying thank you to the heroes fighting COVID-19. Be safe. Thanks a lot. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hero, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. There's a station starting with Kilo. Go ahead. QRZ, this is Special Event Station honoring the heroes fighting COVID-19. Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. There's, I believe, a Quebec Papa. Thank you so much, sir. Alpha Charlie 8, Quebec Papa. Thank you. A very good afternoon to you. Your name and your location and any comments you might have. Go ahead. Acknowledge and thank you so much for your salute to the frontline personnel. Really do appreciate that. 73s to you. QRZ, Kilo 2 Hotel, Stroke Sierra, Uniform Foxtrot. Roger, got a bunch there. Thank you so much. Whiskey 5, Echo Whiskey Foxtrot. Sir, I see you proudly in your uniform. It looks like Army to me. And yes, here you go. Captain John, W5 EWF Signal Corps Memorial Club, Jefferson City, Missouri. Did I got that right, John? Go ahead. I'm great. So that's a picture of your father, John. Do I have that right on the QRZ page? Thanks for that. That's great. Almost neighbors. And to you, I want to wish you thank you for your service and to your family and a happy and safe and enjoyable Memorial Day.